Hey guys, Corey here. Today I'm going to show you 5 different ways to crush bases using the Yeti Bomb. Be sure to stick in there till the end because the last 2 absolutely blew my mind. First one we're going to take a look at is the hybrid miner hog attack strategy using the Yeti Bomb right there. Check that baby out. That's when you put 2 Yetis, a Valkyrie, and a Barb in a Town Hall 13 level blimp, or 2 Yetis inside of a Town Hall 12 level blimp. You send that into a troublesome section of the base, usually accompanied by a queen charge, but not always, and you just take that section out immediately, and majority of the time you're actually going to be able to pull out the enemy CC with that Yeti Bomb as well. Now on this base he didn't get the CC pull because he planned on charging his queen in to this side right here where he's going to be able to pull that CC and take care of it just fine. Now look at the funnel he's creating right in the middle. He's taking out this section with the Yeti Bomb. He's got a couple minions working on funneling up there. He's sending in a loon for that cannon. Queen charge is cutting in this side of the funnel right over here, leaving a nice path into this base for the hog and miner portion of this attack. This is combining the Yeti Bomb strategy, which is very powerful and extremely versatile. You can get super creative with this strategy, and this one right here is combining that with the miners and hogs. Just beautiful. You get the power of those level 10 hogs inside the base, taking out defenses, and then you get the hero killing ability of the miners. The miners are in there. They're going to be able to do some tank for the hogs. They're going to be able to kill the enemy heroes. Look at this. We got the miners killing the enemy queen right there. Miners will also stop and deal with skeleton traps, so they're not dogging down on your hogs for the entire raid. And together, they make such a beautiful push throughout the base. Of course, miners and hogs are both tanking for that royal champion throughout, so that she can generally pop her ability towards the backside. Look at her, super low on health right now. She's going to be able to pop that ability, take out the next 4 closest defenses. Look for that ability to come down right there. Boom, takes out that section. Got a sliver left on that double cannon right there, and royal champion's got renewed health coming through to the backside of the base. We still got miners on the board. We still got hogs on the board. We still got a queen running down the right side of this base, and this base is wrecked. Beautiful attack from Chris here in Tribe Gaming. Next, we're going to pair that Yeti Bomb with a queen charge miner attack strategy. I guess when I say we, I should say Nick, the man, the myth, the legend, part of that 5-person team that just won that Town Hall 13 Cup and that $65,000. We here in WHF have known how amazing he is for a lot longer than that, although a lot of you guys are just finding out here recently. Absolute god of the game for sure. Look at that. Yeti Bomb takes out the Town Hall. Now this is crazy. Look at this. He was going right into the sweeper right there. Now I believe he manually popped that before the sweeper had a chance to push that blimp back. That way those Yetis could get out of there. The sweeper push couldn't get to it in time, and he gets that Town Hall down. Also gets a nice little bit of funneling established right here. He would have liked to have gotten that wizard tower as well, but look at what he's going to do as an adjustment to go in and get that wizard tower, making sure that queen doesn't even think about walking to the left. Sends in a miner. Look at that solo miner. Gets that last sliver of the wizard tower. Also triggers the tornado trap, so his heroes and troops don't ever have to end up dealing with that on the backside. Queen is coming into a nice section here. Going to have access to the enemy queen. He's already gotten that CC pull out there with that Yeti Bomb. So Queen has already dealt with that. Once again, targeting a troublesome section. And at Town Hall 13 and at Town Hall 12, the most valuable defense on the board is going to be that Town Hall. At Town Hall 13, you could argue, you know, that both scatter shots together are more of a problem, and they are. But individually, the Town Hall is a bigger threat than an individual scatter shot. Here we go. We got Kink cutting in the funnel on the other side for the miners. Miners heading in through the base, tanking for that royal champion. Grand Warden, of course, is with the miners and the royal champion, using his ability to keep them invincible for a very dangerous section of the base, namely where they were taking damage from that scatter shot. That scatter shot is an insane defense that can take out just a massive group of troops in a very short amount of time. So I love the fact that he used his Grand Warden ability in an area where they were taking damage from the scatter shot. Look at that freeze come down on the backside scatter shot and multi-target inferno combo. The scatter shot by far is the more dangerous defense, but when you can grab 2 dangerous defenses in the same freeze, that is big time value. Look at that. Royal Champion's gonna pop Not because she had to, not because she was low on health, but only because there was only 4 defenses left in the base at that point. You might as well pop the ability unless you just, plan on using it for cleanup to show off. Beautiful raid by Nick using that Yeti Bomb with Queen Charge minor attack. Next up, we got Sir Nicholas coming in. He is going to come in with the Queen Charge Hog, starting off with the Yeti Bomb, taking out that single target Inferno compartment. That compartment right there really discourages Queen Charges around that area because it's a single target Inferno that can quickly kill a hero, and it is actually a base designed by ITZU. Compartment is designed in a way that the Queen cannot reach it from anywhere on the outside of that compartment, using some nice base building techniques there in building those compartments, making sure the Queen could not reach it. So taking it out with that Yeti Bomb is going to allow Nicholas to Queen Charge into this section. Also gets that full CC pull. Man, that CC, it would be a nightmare. It would be impossible if you did not have a poison spell. It would be absolutely impossible. So obviously trying to defend some sort of air raid. Look at that, the archers spread out from the witches, so it's going to burn up some serious time while his queen is eating those scatter shots. He smartly sends in a wizard to help up with that group of archers that was out of the poison. But now look at the access he's got. He's going to freeze the scatter and the archer queen there. Beautiful value. It's just a little bit late, so he did have to end up popping his ability as well. But the important part is he keeps his queen safe for the rest of the raid. Now we got the CC down. We got the queen down. Now it's a good time to go ahead and start the Hog Riders. He's going to send his king on the other side, not because you have to funnel any of those outside buildings like you do with miners, because you don't with hogs, but King is actually tanking 3 of those defenses. Just took out one of them in that archer tower. And now look at that heal coming down. Beautiful section where those hogs are coming together on some defenses. Queen does go down to a backside single, but now he's got a healer swap, man. You love to see when you get like 4 or 5 healers left and they swap onto a big time group of level 10 hogs. That spells doom for most bases for sure. Look at those level 10 hogs moving throughout this. Important to note, he is saving that Grand Warden ability for the Town Hall on the backside. If you were to use it earlier, your hogs are not going to survive that Town Hall blast. Here we go. Freeze down on the Town Hall, gets 3 other defenses, 4 total with that Town Hall. That was beautiful, beautiful freeze value. That was massive damage that he froze right there. Here comes that Grand Warden ability as they're starting in on that Town Hall, and that's going to cover them through the blast on the backside. They're frozen, they're moving slow for a little bit, but they were still invincible until just a second ago. That's going to be more than enough to take out the 2 remaining cannons in this base. Beautiful, beautiful Queen Charge Hog attack, starting it off with the Yeti Bomb by Nicholas, also of Tribe Gaming. Beautiful, beautiful hit there. Now this is one of the 2 that really surprised me. I did not expect to see a Yeti Bomb used with a mass hog attack, but that's exactly what Iron Man is going to pull off on this super trolly base right here. This actually, it's kind of an anti-2-star design, even though it gives up the Town Hall just because it's so trolly. A lot of times if you go directly at that Town Hall, sometimes you're going to end up not even quite getting to that 50% mark. Look, he uses that Yeti Bomb just right there on the Town Hall to get it taken down nice and early. Goes ahead and pairs that with his Barbarian King to make sure that both of those heroes go down as well. A wizard behind and a poison to be able to take out the dragon and the CC. Now, a bit of bad luck. The witch stayed out of the poison. Luckily, that wizard he put behind the king targets that witch and gets it taken out. Bit of luck there after a bit of bad luck with that witch not being in the poison that you would have expected it to be in. Now he's got a golem in here. We never see golems anymore, just because ice golems have really supplanted them as the more effective, the most value. Usually 2 ice golems along with their freeze ability is going to get you more value than a golem, but Iron Man wants to, bring back the golem, it looks like right here. Uses one to get some great Sui value, taking out that scatter shot. I mean, he took out a ton of other defenses over there, but the scatter shot was the big deal. When you got a scatter shot on the backside, hammering away at any group of troops, especially a mass troop like hogs, miners, or loons, something like that, could be very dangerous, very deadly. So taking that out with his queen was some massive value. Decent freeze value over there, gets 2 expos and a multi-target inferno while he's using the heal on the bottom on the biggest group of hogs that he has left. Uses his other heal up top there with the group that is currently tanking for the Royal Champion. If you can keep the troops that are tanking for your royal champion alive as long as possible, then it's going to be a long time before that royal champion even starts taking damage. By the time it does, oftentimes there's only a few defenses left in the base where it can pop its ability, take those remaining defenses out. And look at this is not even a maxed out royal champion yet. Looks like he was using a hero potion to get his royal champion up to level 17, but he definitely demolished this base without having a maxed out royal champion. Very nicely done. This next one though, even more insane. This attack right here, as soon as I saw the army composition and that he tripled with it, I just went, are you kidding me? First of all, he's getting bats to work at Town Hall 13. When you face the kind of bases that we face, that just does not happen very often. By that, I mean decent designs, you know, fairly high-level bases. Look at this. We got a Yeti Bomb coming in, taking out that multi-target Inferno, taking out the Queen, taking out that entire compartment, also getting the CC pull. Now, look at this. This is dangerous right here. Queen's going to be charging right next to this single-target Inferno, so watch the timing here. He waits until this Wizard Tower is aggroed by the Queen, and then we're going to see a Bat Bomb come down on this on this single target Inferno before it has a chance to lock onto his Archer Queen. He wants to get the poison down on that CC first, make sure his Queen is not in any danger, then he freezes, rages, and gets bats down, taking out that Wizard Tower, taking out that single target Inferno, and look at this, going to continue moving over to the right. Is it going to get the Eagle Artillery? Because that would also be some absolutely insane value. Moving towards the Eagle, moving towards an air defense. Look at that. Oh, Eagle's locked on, but now they're inside of that Eagle range. Eagle can no longer target those bats, and Eagle Artillery is gonna go down. So already, guys, we got a Yeti Bomb, we got a Queen Charge, we've got a Bat Bomb. Are you kidding me? Now we've got dragons coming into the rest of this base. He's used so many spells. He does not have any rages for his dragons, but he does have a couple freezes and the Grand Warden ability, using those freezes to freeze the Town Hall and the Sweeper, keeping those dragons moving throughout the base. Look at the ground bows on this base. Air is so weak in this meta. We're seeing a ton of bases running ground bows and single target Infernos because for the most part air attacks and bat spells are just not a threat, but Freeze finds a way to use both of them to take this base down. Super complex attack right here, but absolutely beautiful. There's just not enough to stop these dragons. They're just going to mosey their way on through the rest of this base. They got the Grand Warden still with them. All they got to do now is take out that multi-target Inferno. If they can get just that down, the Queen is enough to clean up the rest of this attack. Absolute insanity, you guys. Just crazy, crazy stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. On your screen right now, in the middle of it, there's a button to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Also going to be 2 other links to 2 other of my videos, so feel free to check one of those out. And I haven't said this in a long time, but if you want to hang out with me, if you have any questions for me, join my Discord server. The link to that is in the description. You can literally send me a message, and I will respond. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.